Hey y'all, welcome to my teenage bedroom. I'm joined today by a very special guest, my dog. Her name is Nemo. She's keeping me company and I'm using her for internet clout. So let's get started. If you're new here, my name is Dylan. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad you joined us today. If you're not, you know the drill. Let's get down to business. So today I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind a lot, and that is making friends. You would think that by my old age, I would have figured it out, but no. I feel like I go through cycles in my life where I'm like very close and very connected with people, and then I get lonely. I feel like it makes sense though if you think about how life goes, like those periods of transition between like middle school and high school and things like that where you might not know anybody and you are going to be lonely for a bit until you find your people. And I feel like that's kind of where I'm at right now, in a period of, I don't want to say loneliness, but like a little bit lonely. If you didn't know, I just graduated college and moved like 500 miles south back to my home. But most of my friends are either doing internships elsewhere or doing extra years of schooling. So I'm kind of here by myself. There's a few people that I know here, but I can't just like keep bugging the same people over and over again. Please hang out with me, please hang out with me. So yeah, I'm trying to make new friends right now, and it's kind of weird being like a grown-up and having to make friends, because I feel like when you're younger and you're in school every day, and you're kind of forced to be around the same people, you see how those people like interact with other people and things like that help you get to know a person without being like, hey, we should get coffee. Let's talk for an hour until we run out of things to say. I feel like in that sense, it's kind of more difficult now because I'm not really forced to be around people. A lot of my friends in high school I made because I would text them about homework, and then we would like FaceTime to do homework, and then our friendship kind of started from that. And we like would hang out outside of school because we were doing homework, but we also got to like know each other, and we found we actually really liked each other. There's no like structure like that right now for me. Another thing that I've been thinking about is like age gap friendships, which is probably a normal thing as an adult, but that's something that I never thought about before. Like growing up, you know, everyone in your grade is your age. But now like at work and places like that, it's like a mixed age group. And now it's like, what if my work bestie is like a 60-year-old named Roxanne? How do I find people my age that are like in the same stage of life as me? I don't know, has anyone tried those like Bumble BFF things? Let me know in the comments if those work. I'm skeptical. And it's not like I don't have friends either. A lot of them are just very far away. And I read in the New York Times the other day, I saw a TikTok about it. This girl was talking about adult friendships versus kid friendships. And she was like, friendships as a child are based off experiencing life together. You go through the same things, you're with each other all the time, and you're experiencing this like common thing together. Whereas grown-up friendships are meeting every so often to catch up on what's been going on in your life, and you just talk and like summarize what you've been doing. I kind of feel like that is true. I don't want it to be true because I feel like there's so much more to experience, and I want to find people to experience that with me. But a lot of my interactions with my friends in the past month that I've been home have been like catching up conversations and not really doing anything together. And I feel like you kind of just like talk until you run out of things to say, and then it's like, okay, see you soon. But then it's like, if nothing new happened to me in the last week, I'm not gonna have anything to tell you. I don't know, it's like weird. So how do you like make these moments of like going through life together with your friends without the structure of like school or like, I don't know, a job if you don't work together? I don't really have answers for any of these questions. I don't know really what the point of this video is. I guess I'm just rambling at you and hoping that some of you can relate, because I have no idea what I'm doing here. There was this time in my life when I was super lonely. When I was in middle school, there was 16 kids in my grade. I went to this teeny tiny school, and it got to this point where I just felt so alone. I remember it started in 7th grade, but in 8th grade, it got so bad. Like at lunch, I would never know who to talk to, even though I had known these people for a really long time, because I just couldn't really relate to anybody. I think being gay is like another part of it. Like that makes finding friendships and finding people a lot more difficult. I've been trying to put myself out there and like talk to strangers more and strike up conversations like at the gym and things like that, to just get back in the habit of talking to new people and hopefully make some more friends. I was talking to this guy a few weeks ago and we hung out once, and he was super friendly, super nice, But then he said something, and then it occurred to me, this man could be a raging Republican or something like that. And as like a minority and like a gay person, like I think those kinds of things just add another layer of difficulty to finding friends. Like this person, I know them because I've talked to them twice, so I don't know how they interact with other people. I don't really know anything about them. I think it's hard to like make social relationships, like friends, or like developing crushes, or like figuring out like who you want to associate with when you're not really like forced to be around people 8 hours a day. And I think the hardest part is this trial period where you have to invest all of this time and energy into getting to know someone, and then you might end up not liking them. I think it's similar to dating in that sense. It just takes a lot of emotional and physical effort to get to know somebody, to figure out if you're gonna be friends with them. When I was in high school, I made some friends freshman year, but I didn't really get close to like my core group of friends, really end of sophomore, junior year. And it took like basically 2 years for me to figure out who I like and who I don't exactly get along with, or who's mean, or who pretends to be nice but is really mean, and things like that. Like, it's so hard to figure these things out without investing so much time and energy into a relationship. And obviously I think it's worth it. To find a good friendship, like, you're gonna have to work hard. But like at this new stage of being reborn into a baby adult in the world where I need to form more relationships, it's so hard. And I think I'm gonna move somewhere else in the fall. And that's also a really scary thing because I'm gonna move somewhere and probably not know anybody there. And then I'm like, is it worth it trying to invest in friendships here if I'm only gonna be here for a few months? And then I just like, I don't know, I'm overthinking. But what else is new? I guess I don't really have any solutions. The solution is get a dog, I think. She keeps me company. I feel like usually I give advice in my videos, but if you have any advice, drop it in the comments. I don't think I'm alone in this, so if you feel the same way, let me know. We can be friends. It's past my bedtime because I gotta get up early because I'm driving to New York tomorrow. So I'll see you guys next week with a new video. God bless. You gotta finish the heart.